Asian urban population is growing faster than the capacity of cities to accommodate it. But Asian cities, with support from the Cities Development Initiative for Asia, or Cdia, are taking steps to provide infrastructure and services to an expected 1 billion more people in Asia in the next 20 years. To ensure cities can remain engines of growth and contribute to sustainable development, Cdia assists cities to plan, finance, implement and maintain their infrastructure. Our cities have their stories to tell. In Naga City, the river has always been linked to the city's cultural identity. Each year, millions of people honour the centuries-old image of the Blessed Virgin Mary with a grandiose fluvial procession on the historic Naga River. But over time, the river has become polluted and unsafe, and outflow of the drainage system into the river has resulted in flooding.
Right now, we are very happy because Cdia prepared the pre-feasibility study for the city. I'm happy to inform you that something positive is happening because of that PFS that Cdia prepared for the Naga River Revitalization Project.
Okay. So when Mayor John Bongat took over in 2010, it was fortunate that the Cdia decided to help Naga. And in a year or two, the project was able to come up with a pre-FS that enabled the city to now have a solid document that it can use to secure financing for the identified activities. Without the Cdia PFS, I think it will be very difficult for our congresswoman to convince the national government to pour such huge amount of money into Naga just to implement the project. On our own, we've been trying to do that, but it took the combination of Congresswoman Robredo in the city plus the Cdia pre-FS to make things happen.
For many years in the Pakistani twin cities of Rawalpindi and Islamabad, commuting for 3 hours has become part of the residents' daily grind. No proper public transport or railway existed between the cities, and the available services were inadequate, inefficient and substandard. In June 2015, this all changed with the completion of the Rawalpindi-Islamabad Metrobus system, a 22.5-kilometre bus rapid transit network. Commuters are now riding new and modern buses. These are comfortable and efficient, and commuting time has been halved. In 2013, Cdia carried out a study providing Tangerang City with a plan for improving its solid waste management. The plans include suggestions for investment throughout the solid waste management chain, from collection to disposal, for the next 30 years. Critically, the proposed investments were tailored to an anticipated World Bank loan. While World Bank funding was delayed, in 2014, Tangerang City began implementing those recommendations and proposals from the Cdia study that the city was able to carry out by itself.
To meet the requirement of World Bank to involve in our activity and our effort to solid waste management, Cdia officer give us some good insight, and we have good discussion, so that we believe that what we already done is in line with what World Bank requirement.
In 2012, the Pimpri-Chinchwad Municipal Corporation requested Cdia assistance to improve their water supply distribution system. Cdia helped the city prepare a pre-feasibility study focusing on 24/7 water distribution. This PFS helped structure and implement the water supply project, which resulted in both a reduction in non-revenue water and enhanced coverage to urban poor areas. It also helped Pimpri to secure about $22 million for project implementation.
Earlier, the PCMC decided to transform the intermediate system into the continuous mode. In that phase, the Cdia and Suez, they both help in the technical matter. the CDI prepared the pre-feasibility report in 2012, and at the same time, the Suez environment, they did one pilot study in pilot zone for the 24/7. So it's a definitely step ahead. The PCMC is now converting that the continuous mode. That will definitely benefit the citizens, and definitely that will benefit the poor also.
A prosperous city in southeastern China, Xinyu had problems with ecological conservation and environmental pollution from many industrial projects. Its collaboration with Cdia resulted in an integrated water resource management approach. This addressed both flood risks due to climate change and water quality management through a hydrological lake system which mitigates flooding by absorbing stormwaters. The project has a total investment value of $306 million and has been linked to financing from the Asian Development Bank.
这个跟 Cdia 的合作，我们这个非常的愉快。第二点的话 ，Cdia 的话，在对接融资方面的话，为我们提供了一个很好的桥梁。Cdia 的话，对我们整个项目的易可研提供了一个强有力的资金支持。在 Cdia 易可研的支持下，这个给予了我们40万美金的这个援助，使我们的项目的话，易可研这个做得非常的成功，为我们争取 ADB 的成功